Rotation, okay. Rotate the line segment. Rotate the line segment AB about origin through 60 degree, where A, the point A, we can write it here, suppose -1 1, and B 3 2. Okay, so this is the example. Rotate the line segment AB about the origin through 60 degree, where the coordinates of the point A is -1 1 and the point B is 3 2, right? That means if you consider if you see the geometrical interpretation, so there will be a segment AB on the XY plane. This is your x-axis and y-axis. So on this x and y plane, there will be a point -1 1. Suppose here is the -1 1, so the point A will be here, which is -1 1, and B is the 3 2. That means x coordinate is equal to 3 plus 3 and y coordinate is equal to 2. That means the point will be somewhere here. So this is the point B. So if we join the point A and B, we got the segment AB. So segment AB is given on the XY plane, and that we have to rotate it about the origin. About the origin means the intersecting point of the x-axis and y-axis. So about that origin, we have to rotate this line segment AB through 60 degree. Now, already we solved some examples of this type. So same type of example we are going to solve it. So first we have to write the position matrix of the given object. So what is the given object in this example? The segment AB is the object. So we have to write the position matrix of the segment AB. So the position matrix of any object is denoted by what? X. So X is the position matrix of the segment AB. So AB. So we write the point A and B in a column matrix, and then their coordinates. So the matrix AB should be is equal to what? The matrix A. Coordinates of the point A is -1 1, and the coordinates of the point B is 3 2. Okay. So this is the position matrix of the segment AB, -1 1 3 2. Now, what transformation is given? The transformation is rotation about origin through 60 degree. Okay, rotation about origin. Rotation about origin. About origin is the very important word, because we can take the rotation about some arbitrary point also. So about origin through 60 degree. Okay, through 60 degree. Now, we know the rotation transformation matrix, how to write the rotation transformation matrix. So the transformation matrix is generally denoted by T, and rotation is the 2 by 2 transformation matrix. That is equal to what? Cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. Okay, cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. So this is our rotation transformation matrix. And what is the theta? Theta is nothing but the 60 degree. So that value of theta will substitute here. So we get the matrix as cos 60 sin 60 degree minus sin 60 degree and cos 60 degree. So this is our transformation matrix. Cos 60 sin 60 minus sin 60 cos 60. Now the value of sin 60 and cos 60, that we can calculate it by using the calculator. So if you calculate the value of cos 60 and sin 60 using the calculator, now the angle is 60 degree, which is given in a degree measure. So whenever the angle is given in a degree measure, your calculator must be in a degree mode to calculate the value of sin 60 and cos 60. Or if the angle is given in a radian measure, because the angle can be measured in a two different measures. One is a degree measure, second one is a radian measure. So if the angle is in a degree measure, then your calculator must be in a degree mode. And if the angle is in a radian measure, then your calculator must be converted into the radian measure. Okay, so just check whether your calculator is in a degree mode or not. If it is not, then you have to convert it into the degree mode. Okay, so how to convert it into the degree mode if it is not degree mode? So you have a mode option or mode button in your calculator. Okay, in your calculator you have a mode option. So just press that mode option 2 to 3 times. You will get option degree, DEG. That option you will get it there. Degree. Then second option is the RAD, that is radian, and the third option is the gradient. So we want a degree measure. So for the degree we have a number 1 option is given there. So just press 1. That calculator is converted into the degree mode. Okay. So once your calculator is in a degree mode, then we are going to calculate the value of cos 60 and then sin 60. So what is the value of cos 60? Just check it on your calculator. It will be a 0.5. The value of cos 60 is equal to 0.5. Then sin 60. Sin 60 is equal to 0.8660. 0.8660 up to the 4 decimal places. Then minus sin 60. So sin 60 is 0.8660. That means minus sin 60 is equal to minus 0.8660. Okay. So this is our sin 60 and then cos 60 is again 0.5. Right. So this is our matrix T, transformation matrix T. Right. Now once you got the transformation matrix, what is the next process? Now next one, we have to convert the we have to apply this transformation on the given position matrix X. Okay, so I'll write it here. Apply T on X. We get, so what is our formula? X star is equal to, X star is what? X star is the position matrix of the transformed object, is equal to X, which is the position matrix of the original object, into T, where T is the transformation matrix. So we have the X and T also. So what is the X? It is a 2 by 2 matrix. See, we have the X is minus 1 1 3 2. So that we will write it here, minus 1 1 3 2. So this is our X, and the T, matrix T, that already we got it here, 0.5, 0.8660 minus 0.8660 and 0.5. So that will write it here, 0.5, then 0.8660 minus 0.8660 and then 0.5. So this is our T. Now we have to take a matrix multiplication of these two matrices by usual matrix multiplication method, row by column method. Okay, so in the second matrix we have the floating points or the decimal points are given. So you can do that multiplication by manual method also, by row by column, or by using calculator also you can do that multiplication. So did you know that how to do the matrix multiplication using calculator? So just use the calculator to avoid the time, because if you are doing the multiplication manually, so it is a time consuming process. So you can use the calculator for this matrix multiplication, and it is allowed in the examination also. Okay, so that matrix multiplication using calculator is allowed, so you can do it by using calculator. So if you know how to do the matrix multiplication using calculator, then it's okay. If you don't know, then just tell me, I'll explain it how to do that matrix multiplication in calculator. Yes, did you know that?
Don't know, sir.
No? Okay, so I'll explain that how to do that, how to take that matrix multiplication in your calculator. So just keep your calculator along with you. Now in your calculator, first we have to convert your calculator in the matrix mode. Okay, matrix mode. So how to convert that calculator in a matrix mode? So press again that mode button. So you'll get, there is an option equation, matrix and vector. So you got that option EQN. So I'll write it here, EQN, then mat, and then VCT, that means vector. So for the equation there is a number 1, mat, for the mat it is 2, and for vector it is option 3. Okay, so just press the option which is given for the mat, that is 2. So once you press 2, your calculator is converted into the matrix mode now. Okay, now once your calculator is in matrix mode, then what we have to do next? Now first we have to enter these two matrices in your calculator. Okay, क्या करना है हमें? पहले these two matrices, ये दोनों भी मैट्रिक्स हमें कैलकुलेटर में एंटर करने पड़ेंगे. So to enter that matrix in your calculator, press shift and then 4 button, shift 4. Okay, press the shift and 4 button. So there are again 3 options: DIM, edit, and mat. DIM is dimension of the matrix. So what dimension matrix we want to enter in a calculator? So first we have to select the dimension. So select the dimension. The number is given for dimension is 1. So just press 1. Again you will get 3 options: A, B, and C. So here we have the matrix X and matrix T, and we have to multiply the X and T. But when you enter the matrix in calculator, you have to name it as either A or B or C. मतलब आपको A, B और C इनमें से किसी एक नाम से आपको वो enter करना है. Okay, so I'll select first A. That means I'm going to enter the matrix X first. That is -1, 1, 3, 2 by the name A. So A के लिए जो नंबर है वो आपको प्रेस करना है. So you'll get mat m by n in bracket, then m question mark. मतलब what dimension matrix is that exactly? So our matrix is X is 2 by 2. So m is 2. M means what? Number of rows. N means number of columns. So m is 2. N is also 2. So just press 2 and then press equal to sign. So again he will ask n is equal to, what is the value of n? That means the number of columns. So that is also 2. Okay, so after 2 again press equal to sign. So after getting that one, he will ask mat A11. That means what is the first row, first column entry? That is A11. A11 means it is a matrix A. We are entering that matrix by the name A, and the entry first to first column entry, that is 1, 1. So what is your first to first column entry of the matrix X? That is -1. So just type -1 and press equal to sign again. He will ask A12. That means first to second column entry. Remember, always the first number indicates the number of row, second number indicates the number of column. So first to second column, that is 1. So type 1 and press equal to sign. Then he will ask 2, 1. 2, 1 means second row, first column entry, that is 3. And then similarly, next second row, second column entry is 2. So all the entries of that matrix X are entered. So likewise we can enter the matrix A here, means X by the name A. So now just cancel it everything. Still, once you cancel it, your matrix still stored in your calculator's memory. मतलब आपने कैंसिल भी कर दिया, तो अभी ये मैट्रिक्स जब तक A के नाम से आप दूसरा कोई मैट्रिक्स एंटर नहीं करते, तब तक कैलकुलेटर के मेमोरी में ये मैट्रिक्स स्टोर रहेगा. So that A is already A is stored in your calculator's memory. Okay. Now we have to enter the second matrix, that is T, matrix T. Okay, matrix T enter करना है. So again the same process. Press shift 4. Again select the dimension. Then now we are give the name to that matrix T as B, because A is already, we entered the matrix X by the name A. तो दूसरा मैट्रिक्स के लिए हम B select करते हैं, that is 2. Again he will ask the dimension. So B is also, this T is also 2 by 2 matrix. So M is equal to 2. Then press equal to sign. N is equal to 2. Press equal to sign. Then matrix B is first to first column entry. So what is that first to first column entry? 0.5. So just type 0.5 and then press equal to sign. Then first to second column entry. So 0.8660. So then second row first column entry, minus 0.8660. and then last one is the 0.5. Okay. So likewise we enter the second matrix also. So again cancel this matrix also. Press AC button of your calculator. Now both the matrices are entered and both are stored in your calculator's memory. So ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कितने matrix हम enter कर सकते हैं? We can enter 3 matrices, A, B and C. Okay. So we required here only 2 matrices that already we entered. Now we have to take a multiplication of these 2 matrices, A and B. So for that matrix multiplication, press Shift 4 again. Now in Shift 4, after pressing Shift 4, again we got the 3 options: dimension, edit and matrix. So already we entered the matrix, so no need to select the dimension. If you are entering the some number wrongly, so just by edit option you can change that number and make it correction. Otherwise select the matrix. So for a matrix, to select the matrix we have a option 3, mat. Select that mat option, that is 3. So which matrix you want to select, matrix A, matrix B or matrix C? So we entered matrix A and B, na? So select A, that is 1. Now see, matrix multiplication is not commutative, so order is very important. First A you have to select it and then B. So select A, that is 1. So there will be a mat A will be there. Then press into sign because we have to take a multiplication. So into. Now again Shift 4 and mat option, that is 3. And now we are selecting the matrix B, which is 2. So type 2. So we'll get it, the matrix A into matrix B. Now then after that press equal to sign, we'll get a matrix multiplication. See what is the matrix multiplication. So the first entry we get it answer SS, answer 1 1, means your resultant matrix, means multiplication of these two. So what will be that? Minus 1.3660. Then next one entry you can check it, minus 0.3660. Okay, next entry is minus 0.2320, and then next one 3.5980. Okay, so this is a multiplication of this x into t, that means resultant matrix x star. So what is our x? X is the matrix of the original object, that is AB. So x star is the transformed object. So we can denote it is by A star and B star. So A is transformed to A star position, B is transformed to B star position. Okay, so that means that A star, the coordinates of the point A star are what? The coordinate of the point A star is minus 1 point, okay, minus 1.3660, and then second coordinate is minus 0.3660. And B star, what is the B star? B star is minus 0.2320 and 3.5980. Okay, so this is the transformed segment A star B star. So if you want to find out the position, A star is minus 1.3 minus 0.3. So minus 1.3 0.3 means somewhere here. This is the A star point, somewhere here, A star point. And then B star is what? B star, where we have the B star? B star is minus 0.2320 and 3.5980. So we get it here, the point will be somewhere here. Okay, so we'll get a segment is like this. So somewhere here B star point will be there. So that segment AB is rotated about the origin through 60 degree like this. So like that we got the position of the transformed object A star B star. So AB is the segment, original segment. Applying that segment AB, that rotation transformation about origin through 60 degree, we get the position of segment AB as A star B star, where A star is equal to minus 1.3660 minus 0.3660 and B star is minus 0.2320 and 3.5980. Okay, so that's it for today.